Although Negan's death total in Dead City has been shockingly low given his violent past throughout The Walking Dead, I'm almost sure he will murder one character before the conclusion of Season 2. At the end of Dead City Season 1, the villains were able to blackmail Negan into working for them, and he gave himself over to the Dama and Croat in return for Herschel. The former commander of the Saviors was consequently compelled to cooperate with their plans and assigned the responsibility of bringing Manhattan's factions together to combat New Babylon, but his efforts were not entirely successful. The protagonist in Negan's Walking Dead offshoot narrative appears to have started planning his escape, after spending the most of Season 2 under the Burazi's control. Negan's primary objective will be to get his family off the island, but it seems like he might also want to bring peace to Manhattan, which would require eliminating all of its major threats. It will certainly be challenging to accomplish this, but his manipulation has already killed one adversary, and I have little doubt that he will not leave the city without murdering his long-term enemy. Even though they had a rough start, Negan and Christos appeared to be on the verge of reaching a consensus before the Croat showed up. The Croat used gas to kill Christos and his men instead of forming an alliance, as the Dama had instructed. He congratulated himself on not killing the women and children as well, as if it were some sort of comfort. Negan's animosity with the Croat was heightened when he saw that these defenseless survivors were now without anybody to protect them in addition to being abandoned without any actual supplies. Negan therefore seems determined to finally bring the Croat to justice in order to exact revenge on everyone he has wronged, and his plan already seems to be in motion. The Dama appeared to die as a result of the criminals' tension reaching a boiling point after they had turned the Dama and the Croat against one another. Negan will undoubtedly be merely waiting for the ideal moment to stab his adversary in the back, even though he'll most likely play the part of the Croat's right-hand man and continue to influence him for the rest of Season 2. Taking down the Croat will undoubtedly be Negan's top priority, especially since the antagonist has irritated him for the majority of the season. He may also focus on Bruegel and the other villains that are still there in Dead City. The former savior is probably living on borrowed time since, despite his continued belief that he and Negan are buddies, the two are not. Even though the Croat was first shown to the public in Dead City Season 1, he has actually existed for a lot longer, therefore his confrontation with Negan was inevitable. Much of the history of the Saviors was unknown prior to their encounters with Alexandria and its affiliated towns, but Dead City verified that the Croat had formerly had a significant role in the group. The Croat was employed by Negan as an interrogation specialist, but as his conduct grew more bizarre, the leader was forced to kill his devoted disciple. Thank you for viewing, and remember to like, share, and subscribe.